In this video, we'll be taking a look at one NFL game happening on November 13th, 2025, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game. So 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one NFL game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New York Jets versus New England Patriots. The Jets managed to collect their second consecutive win in Week 10, though few would call it convincing. Their special teams unit set the tone early, scoring both a kickoff and a punt return touchdown in the opening quarter. Those quick strikes gave New York a 14-7 advantage after falling behind at home, even though they were outgained 278 to 169 in total yardage. The Jets' defense played with urgency, sacking Dylan Gabriel 6 times and holding Cleveland to a mere 4 yards per play. The recent player trades that had weakened the defensive depth chart did not seem to have a visible effect, though that could be due to Cleveland's ongoing struggles on offense. Regardless, the Jets' inability to find steady production on offense remains a lingering issue under first-year head coach Aaron Glenn. Across the field, New England continued its impressive run by extending its winning streak to 7 games after edging Tampa Bay in Week 11. Drake May threw for 270 yards but showed inconsistency, alternating between strong throws and off-target passes. The Patriots depended on a few key moments to swing the game, including a 69-yard touchdown run by Traven Henderson that provided a much-needed spark. Defensively, New England held up late, closing out Tampa Bay's final drives, though the Buccaneers moved the ball effectively and missed several chances that could have changed the outcome. New England has been finding ways to win each week, but some of those wins have come by narrow margins. That raises questions about sustainability, especially against a Jets team that is showing renewed belief in its other units. The Patriots now look to push their winning streak to 8 and have reached the 28-point mark or higher in 3 of their last 4 outings. Despite some good fortune in recent weeks, they return home for this contest, where they have played with more confidence. New York, at 2-7 on the season, has posted back-to-back victories while scoring 27 and 39 points in those 2 contests. Even with that poor record, the Jets have proven difficult to put away. They have lost by 13 points only twice all season, often staying competitive against stronger teams. The Jets are not a team that can be written off. Their recent victories have built confidence, and their earlier losses often came down to a single possession. They fell short by only 2 points in games against both the Buccaneers and the Broncos, 2 of the more consistent teams this season. New England, of course, remains the hotter team on paper, but this matchup comes with a wide point spread that looks steep for a divisional rivalry game. Where New York continues to stand out is in its rushing attack. The Jets average 142 yards per game on the ground, ranking 4th in the league. That production has given them balance even when their passing game falters. Last week, Tampa Bay ran for 5 yards per carry against the Patriots front, showing that New England can be tested in the trenches. The Patriots counter with a strong passing game led by Drake May, whose arm talent and field vision have fueled their recent surge. Yet the Jets' secondary will not be easy to overcome. Even without Sauce Gardner, the group remains disciplined and physical, allowing only 167 passing yards last week. They currently rank 8th in the league against the pass and continue to force opposing quarterbacks into tight windows. Beating teams like the Browns and Bengals does not necessarily prove that the Jets have turned their season around, but it does demonstrate that they are playing with energy and focus. The Patriots, sitting at 7-3 against the spread, have been a reliable favorite this season, and they could easily control this game if their form continues. However, laying double-digit points on a short Thursday turnaround is risky for any team. Preparation and recovery time are limited, and divisional games are typically more physical and unpredictable. Both teams know each other's tendencies well, reducing the chance of surprise. This will also mark the first time since 2022 that New England has entered a game as a double-digit favorite, a spread that feels inflated for this setting. We know the New York offense is horrible, but I am taking the Jets and the points here. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Jets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The total line for this contest was quickly bet down, and part of that early movement stems from the weather forecast. Conditions in Foxborough are expected to hover near freezing, with cold winds making the field feel even harsher. The environment fits the rivalry's tone: tough, physical, and often low scoring. The downward adjustment in the total also reflects the lack of faith in the Jets' offense. New York sits near the bottom of the league in nearly every advanced passing metric. They rank 26th or worse in expected points added per pass, passing touchdowns, and completion rate. Their total passing yardage sits at just 1,526, the lowest mark in the league. That is a serious issue when facing a Patriots team ranked among the top 5 in those same categories. On the ground, the Jets are more competitive. They rank 7th in rushing yards and 23rd in expected points added per rush, showing that their running game can generate consistent movement, even if it is not overly explosive. Yet that success could be limited here, as New England's defense has been at its best against the run. The Patriots rank top 6 in defensive expected points added per rush and have allowed the second fewest rushing yards in the league with 792, despite not yet having a bye week. The Jets' defense has not been great statistically, but they played with renewed energy last weekend. That intensity will likely carry into this divisional matchup. Facing a familiar opponent can often draw out the best effort, and the Jets' pass rush could again be a factor. Drake May, who has been nearly flawless throughout the year and currently leads all MVP odds, might face one of his tougher mental tests here. Even elite young quarterbacks eventually hit moments of regression, and a physical Jets defense could force him into that scenario. The Patriots' defense continues to rank among the league's most consistent. They have limited opponents to 21 points or fewer in 7 of their last 10 games. While the Jets may find some daylight on the ground, New England's rush defense remains the best in football, allowing very little room for sustained drives. The Jets, meanwhile, have given up an average of only 21 points across their last 4 contests, showing improvement in both tackling and coverage. The Patriots' offensive approach also contributes to lower scores. They pass on just 52% of plays, leaning heavily on the run to control tempo and clock. That balance leads to longer possessions and fewer total drives for both teams. Historically, this rivalry also trends toward lower totals. The under has cashed in 5 of the previous 6 meetings, which aligns with both teams' recent styles and offensive profiles. Last weekend's 27-20 result for the Jets can be deceptive. Only 6 of those points came directly from the offense, while the rest came through 2 special teams touchdowns and 3 field goals by Nick Folk totaling 9 points. Those numbers show that New York's offensive unit remains a liability. The Jets did not suddenly find rhythm or explosiveness. They simply benefited from field position and special teams execution. It would be unrealistic to expect that kind of production again. On the other side, New England, guided by coach Mike Vrabel, favors a run-oriented identity. The Patriots rank 7th in rushing play percentage at 47.2%, a sign of trust in their ground game and defense. With a short week to prepare and a young quarterback still adjusting to the demands of a long season, they are likely to maintain that conservative approach. The weather will only reinforce that plan, limiting the chances for deep passing and encouraging a clock-controlled strategy. While the Patriots have enough playmakers to strike for an occasional long gain, expecting a high-scoring explosion seems unrealistic. Their approach will focus on efficiency and discipline rather than volume as our second pick for this matchup. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.